Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sama. I'm a registered counselor, a relationship coach, and an inner child coach. And today I want to talk about why your wounds are attracting broken people into your life, broken relationships, broken friendships. And today it's all about me being honest with you about why you might be attracting even the wrong relationships into your life and what you need to do to fix this. If you haven't been following my channel, make sure you follow my channel, like this video, and also share it with a friend. And if you need support through learning more about my private services where you can work with me one-to-one, comment below or email me. I'm going to leave my email below. So let's start. When we talk about wounds, it can be different type of wounds that indicate that you have a wounded inner child. So basically, as a child or as a teenager, you had to experience some type of trauma. It can be intentionally or not even intentionally in most cases, where maybe your parents were too busy and not there emotionally. So you felt emotionally neglected or emotionally abandoned, which caused you what we call an abandonment wound. And as a teenager, maybe you found your first loving relationship and that guy, left you, then you develop also abandonment wounds. Let's say you were a part of, a group of friends, but then your friends decided to exclude you, and you can develop also wounds, including abandonment wounds. And the wounded inner child doesn't go anywhere. You have an inner child, I have an inner child, we all have an inner child. And the more you carry this broken inner child with you from a relationship to another, the more likely you will settle or attract the wrong relationships. And here's why. Feel free to write this as a note down for yourself if you're struggling with attracting people who do not match what you like or want in a relationship. So here's why. So your broken inner child that has wounds, including abandonment wounds, codependency wounds, people-pleasing behaviors, is trying to resolve the original relationship. Feel free to write this down. So basically, your broken inner child is actively seeking to fix the original relationship. So let's say your dad was not emotionally unavailable, or your mom was harsh on you as a child. So as an adult, you might attract guys who are critical of you because you're trying to resolve this relationship that you had with your mom, for example. Let's say your dad was emotionally not available, so you attract emotionally unavailable guys who do not, give you the attention, the love that your inner child needs. But on a subconscious level, you're seeking to resolve this relationship you had with your father. Let's say as an adult, let's say you attracted someone who you thought you had a future with, but then the relationship didn't work out. He cheated on you, which made you feel not very worthy, and you internalize this. So what you do, you attract relationships that doesn't start with a good note, with a healthy note. Instead, you attract someone similar to your ex or worse to resolve this conflict, the original conflict you had. So you settle in relationships, you try to fix him, but then you realize you can't fix anyone because no one can change if they don't want to change. So you're trying to fix this original conflict, this original trauma by attracting similar people into your life and trying to fix them. So you realize someone who can't speak up, someone who is really passive, will fall into relationships with someone who can be controlling because they're seeking something outside of themselves. They're trying to resolve what's going on for them by attracting the same relationships, the same treatments that they had to deal with, which made them become passive themselves. Let's say someone who is an overthinker, over responsible will attract a guy who doesn't care, who is not responsible, because he's trying to seek this conflict within even yourself. So you attract these type of relationships. And in order to heal, you need to really reflect deep, work with someone who's qualified, understand why, link it back, connect with your inner child by getting to know your inner child. Start working on your attachment style. What's your attachment style? Are you avoidant? Are you anxious? How can we move you towards having a secure attachment style? So one of the keys is about how you internalize the worry, how you externalize the worry. Someone who has enough self-worth will externalize the worry because they're aware about their here and now. And in most cases, when you're dealing with abandonments and issues from the past, you're not operating from the here and now. You're not operating from your reality. And it's really important to bring you back to the here and now, to support you truly heal. Because if you don't heal from within, you will attract the same type of relationships. You're a living reflection of what you attract in your life. If you need more support, comment below. Let's talk more about stored traumas that you can have within your body. Let's talk about skills and techniques to attract your dream relationship. Let's start by having clarity about what do you want in a relationship, because it's similar to you going to the grocery store. You don't have a list. You don't know what you want. You will attract the wrong relationship. Similar at this grocery store, you will leave with things that you didn't even need. So let's start by being clear. Let's start by changing your narrative, changing your story, becoming the best version of yourself and feeling secure and healing all the traumas that are holding you back. And this is exactly what I do. Support you heal for yourself, no one else, and then attract your dream relationship. Comment below if you need support, or just email me or follow me on Instagram. I post daily advice and tips, and I don't want you to miss out on that. Thank you all for watching, and I cannot wait to support you. Take care of yourself.